Hey, welcome to Board Game Today. I'm Brett. In my hands is Warhammer 40,000 Combat Patrol, issue number 47 and 48. Now, Combat Patrol is a magazine between Hatchet Games Workshop taking you through the Warhammer 40,000 hobby. It's everything from how to play, how to paint, how to put figures together, the history, all that stuff. And you get armies to play. In this case, it's Combat Patrol, so you get 9 different armies. It's pretty much a Combat Patrol plus an extra figure. So if you are looking to get into the hobby and want like a nice little dipping into a whole bunch of different forces, or can share it with friends and stuff like that, this is a great way to go about it. So we are into the Orks. Issues 47 to 48 continues the Orks, and it is a 2-part release. We get 3 Deffkoptas. Show off the sprues. This is from issue 47. Alright, so we got that. This is also issue 47. And then issue 48 is this one. What's interesting is issue 48 also comes with the bases. You don't get them in 47, you only get them in 48. Alright, so what's going to be in the magazines? The magazines are going to have how to put these together. That's probably going to be 47. There's going to be some background, some rules, and then eventually a scenario to use these. So that's going to be, the scenario I'm going to guess is probably 48. But let's go here. We'll dive exactly like expected, how to put these together. Be interesting to see if there is how to put together in the next issue too, since there's 3 of them. I don't know. We'll find out. All right, we got how to paint, some little bits on how to paint parts. So the main painting of the Deffkoptas will be in the next issue. We have rules for Deffkoptas, and then some basic rules for the game. And yeah, so there we go. So we got a little strategy, all that, basic rules of the game. All right, so this is going to have painting. I don't know if they'll have how to put together that 3rd one. That's going to be the interesting one out of this. That's the X factor. Nope, it is straight to painting. And when I say they give you everything, they give you paints as well. So when they give you the painting guide, it is all the paints you've received so far, and then when you get more paints, they'll go back and show you where to put those on figures that you've already gotten. Which is kind of cool like that. I'm going to say it's well put together. These magazines are really thought out and do their best to not overwhelm people. Alright, we got a little background on orks, which I don't think we've seen a whole lot. A bit about melee weapons, nice story. There we go. There's the scenario that I was thinking of. Wasn't sure if it was going to be the previous issue or this one, but this issue makes sense because now you have your Deffkoptas. Alright, so we got how to play, all that, so not bad. So the next 2 issues, 49 and 50, also are a double release, a 2-part release, and this one is a Def Dread, which is pretty cool figure. I always like the look of the Def Dread. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna break down the value of this. We're gonna figure out per the double issue, so it's not just a single issue of $14.99. It will be 2 issues at roughly $30, so $29.98. And then we also do it based off of shipping, which it actually comes out to be like $22 an issue, something like that, when you subscribe and do the bonus stuff and shipping and all that. So we figure out the value and how much you save. You're definitely going to save money on this, even with the $44 roughly of the deluxe. I believe this unit's like $65. You're still going to save like $20-something. And then, obviously, if we just do the magazines at $14.99, I don't include tax because, that varies and all that, you're still going to save, even more money. So, if you could find these, great value, especially if you are building an Ork force. So, we'll have some links where you can subscribe to this, but as always, if you want the latest game news, miniature games, board games, role-playing games, card games, whatever, check us out at BoardGameToday.com. And, of course, we're on Facebook, TikTok, Mastodon, Threads, Blue Sky, all at Board Game Today, keeping it nice and consistent. Until next time, keep rolling that dice and get your game on. Hey, thanks for watching Board Game Today. We always appreciate your views and your support, but there are so many ways for you to support our site. Not only can you do it right here on video, but you can go and check us out at BoardGameToday.com, where we have more news, reviews, interviews, everything you could ever want. But since you're here, if you could, you can always give us a like, subscribe, or share our videos or watch something else. Is always much appreciated, and get your game on.